I promise I'm not losing my testimony, but I think this megachurch pastor gave a better sermon than most LDS talks I've heard. So this Sunday I ran an experiment. I went to a megachurch and a Mormon church the same day and compared them with these 5 points. The LDS church doesn't have professional pastors and instead have regular members of the congregation giving the talks and sermons every single week, which means that they can be amazing, and other times they can give absolute snoozers. And the megachurch pastor that I listened to was polished, engaging, and clearly very experienced, so I'd give him the edge. Now, culture was totally different. At the megachurch with over 1,000 people in attendance, it was really easy for me to slip in and slip out without meeting anybody, nor did I feel like I had an opportunity to do so. But the LDS ward felt different. It felt a lot more like a tight-knit family, which is probably not even possible to achieve with a congregation of over 1,000 people. Point to the LDS church. Mormon churches are great, they're beautiful, and they have these iconic basketball courts. But you can't compete with a megachurch that literally looks like a college campus. Point to the megachurch. I was actually surprised that this megachurch did the communion and said that they do every single week. But they did it after the lead pastor left. People were walking out of the door, music was playing, and it felt like the communion was an afterthought of the whole service. And in the LDS church, the entire service is centered around the sacrament. It was quiet, no music playing, felt a lot more reverent, which is how I prefer to take the sacrament communion. So I'll give the point to the LDS church. Now, the vibe between these two churches is drastically different. The megachurch is loud and energetic, electric guitars, lights, people raising their arms to the sky. And the LDS church, on the contrast, was quiet and reverent. And personally, for me, I've always felt the Holy Spirit stronger in those quiet and peaceful moments. And it was no different in the LDS church. So they get the point. And honestly, the mega church I went to was my favorite experience outside of the LDS church that I've had so far. So drop your recommendations down below for the next church I need to visit.